What's new, fathead?
Doc Owen here with Action Figure Times. We're continuing Green Lantern Month. We have something that I think is very cool, and this is the new 12-inch Green Lantern Hal Jordan figure, exclusively available, as you can see right there at Toys R Us. Now, as you look at the packaging, you obviously you see the lantern design going on. You can see the Green Lantern flare in the back. From the side, it's kind of got this the little cutout looking deal. These are kind of cool. Now, as you know, or you should know, Toys R Us offered an exclusive Flash figure in this style, Superman, and also a Batman from it wasn't the very first DCUC Batman, but it was the second one. He looked like this guy right here with the big belt. Very cool. I think they offered him in blue. I don't think they ever offered him in black, because if he did, that's kind of my favorite looking Batman. But they're very cool. So he joins that line. So let's go ahead and get this guy out. I was actually very excited that they made this. I really like the DCUC figures, as everybody knows. Now, I will say this is, I think he's $22.99 or $29.99 at Toys R Us, and to be honest with you, I didn't buy the Flash at that price. I waited, and Toys R Us kept putting him on sale. I think he came out maybe a year or two ago, and he would drop down. I think I got mine for $9.99 with one of those times with free shipping, and so you know, they're very, very cool, but I don't know that I would pay $30 for it right now. You might want to wait. As a die-hard Green Lantern fan, kind of like Sliding Lock Man, I wouldn't blame him for buying one. But for me, if I wasn't doing this for you, I probably would not have bought one. One thing I do need to mention on the back, they have some very cool artwork here. Got a brief bio about Hal right there. Got the oath right up here. I actually really do like the packaging. Okay, we'll look at him right away. I see that he does have articulation in his elbows, and then his shoulder rotates back and forth. His head swivels. He kind of goes up, I guess, or maybe I'm about to pop his head off. I'm not really sure. Got a nice GL ring right there. You know, they're doing a lot of the circle rings. I actually liked it when it was actually the lantern. You know, that was just the outline of the lantern rather than the circle with the lantern in the middle. Got some knee joints here. He can move back so he can look like he's about to take off. No wrist joints or anything. Does not come out of the side. Does have a twisty thing. Now, I could be wrong. I'm not altogether sure. But, you know, basically, he's just a 2-up of the regular figure. But he's kind of squishy. I don't know if you can see that. See that? Whee! So I'm not altogether positive that all the figures were that squishy. I don't remember Batman being that squishy, and I was trying to see, but I think I have him displayed in another part of the house. I don't know that I have him up, and I know the Superman's in another part of the house. But anyway, this is a cool figure. I do like having him. He's a 2-up of, let's see, well, this one's the shiny suit, but no, that's not the right one. Oh, I think the guy dropped. I'll be right back with you. Come here, Hal. Ah, okay, here we go. He's basically, and now this is the shiny suit version. I know that they have a regular version, but he's basically just a 2-up of the figure. I think it would have been cool to have the shiny outfit. I like this because it kind of goes with the Flash, the Superman, and the Batman, but hey, if you're going to make an exclusive figure, do it with metallic paint. But I dig metallic paint. But I am glad to have them. I hope you, if you didn't know this existed, get out there and get one. Because it is a very, very cool figure to have. I'll leave it to your own judgment whether you're going to go ahead and spend the $30 on it now or wait and see whether or not they won't come on for sale. But I do appreciate, I know that the guys at Mattel really wanted to get this figure out. They just didn't have enough retailer support initially, and I'm glad they were able to find it with a new movie. Now, I will say this, and sitting here as I'm touching him, as I reach down, this leg joint, and you got to figure he's not in a package that like deforms him. Basically, he's just standing in the package. If you look right there, I don't know if you can see that right in there. That seems a little weak to me in there. So, you know, you see how much his leg moves side to side, but that could be because he's basically not solid plastic. He's basically spongy. And if it does come loose, it looks like it would pop right back on. I'm not going to bother giving you the an up close with this one, because I think this is close enough for this particular figure, not only because of the size, but because basically if you've seen the smaller figure, I mean basically the 2-up's just the exact same thing, but you do need to know about the hinges and stuff. Would I still buy them? Yeah, because really I'm not going to be doing much more than displaying this. If I'm going to play with a figure, I'll probably play with this one where I've got a little bit more articulation and stuff. I think it would be cool if they did 2-ups with full articulation, because hey, that would be a lot of fun, but I don't know if they could do it for the price point for the limited run that they do. Actually, looking at him right here, I don't know if you can see it. See how this leg kind of bends out right there? So that joint is a little bit weak, and again, he's basically just standing still in the package, so this is not a symptom of package deformity, putting him in the poses. This is just, to me, because of the soft plastic and stuff. But hey, I still think that it's a good figure to have. $29.99, probably not. I'd probably wait till it dropped or went on sale. Add it to your wish list, and I'm sure Toys R Us will tell you when it goes on sale. It does have some pegs on the bottom, but and you know, that's something that's missing, because I believe that the larger figures, well, maybe I'm thinking of some of the other ones. I thought some of the larger figures actually had like bases. Like I have a Batman base, but now I'm thinking it was for something else, a 2-up of another figure. But anyway, this is a great guy. Great figure. I'm glad to have him in the 12-inch line. Glad to add him to the section. Thanks very much for tuning in. Remember to check out all of our Green Lantern Month coverage. Come to the website, and I will give you some close-ups of Hal, so that you can kind of see some of these modifications. Make sure you subscribe, because we're trying our best to get you the best information as quickly as possible. Talk to you soon. This is Doc Owen with Action Figure Times, reminding you to be extraordinary.